Bob Nightengale, lead writer, USA Today, on the program here this morning as we talk Major League Baseball coming out of the weekend. And Bob's column today in the Monday USA Today, the Red Sox hit hard by the loss of Ortiz's big bat and presence. Good morning, Bob Nightengale.
Yeah, how you doing, Roger?
We're good, Bob. I appreciate a few minutes. What are your thoughts about this Red Sox team minus the Big Papi?
Well, I mean, they strange offense, and they number one, number two in batting average, struck out less than any other team in baseball. They can't drive them in, and they miss Ortiz being in the middle heart of that lineup, and guys are being pitched differently. Someone's got to step up, and I'm not sure they have a guy that could be that middle of the bat presence, middle of the order presence, at least not right now. So, be interesting to see if they feel compelled to go get somebody at the trade deadline.
Maybe they can talk Big Papi out of retirement. How about that?
Yeah, they need something like that. But yeah, I mean, it's just they got a lot of young stars and everything else, but just they don't have that one, bat that scares everybody. I mean, Benintendi's going to be a star and everything else. But even, talking to Joe Madden, it says it's just different. There's not that, there's not that fear factor.
Well, while they have struggled a little bit, as you just mentioned, in the scoring of the runs, you got this Yankee team that is right there at the top of the American League East standings, and guys like, Aaron Judge putting on a little bit of a show here so far with 10 home runs for Judge this season. How about the Yankees and their start to the season in a division where I think many people predicted Boston to win this thing?
Yeah, very surprising. I think the Yankees are the biggest surprise in baseball. No one saw this coming. Maybe a year from now, certainly 2 years from now, but not now. We'll see how long it lasts. The pitching's been a huge surprise, and and so has Judge. And this is all without Sanchez, who comes back this week.
Hey, Bob, Chris Honorato up here with Roger as well. I'm sure there are examples throughout baseball history. I cannot think of one, so I'm hoping you can help us out here. Do you remember a player refusing an MRI or medical attention of any sort and then goes out there in his next start or next game, whatever it may be, and injuring himself perhaps even more seriously the way Syndergaard may have?
I'm not going to remember, Chris, and this go back a few years ago. Miguel Cabrera was playing, hurt. Everybody knew he was hurt. The Tigers kept saying, we want you to go under exam. Yeah. We want an MRI. And he says, no. Finally, he says, okay, I'll go ahead and do this, but you got to promise me that no matter what you find, you can't shut me down. I'm playing the rest of the year. And he had a torn groin, and this guy was so tough he played with it. But just that big of a competitor. And I think that's what was going through Syndergaard's mind. Like, what? I don't want to be shut down here. Not saying the smartest thing to do, but I think it's just bravado talking instead of his head.
Well, have you seen a team, you talk about the biggest surprise in a good way, the Yankees. How about a disappointing start in this Mets team that have had so much going on here in 1 month with, again, injuries and up and down that roster. There's too many headaches here for Terry Collins, and now they sit at the bottom of that division. I know we're only a month in, but another month from now, if they're still that far back of the Washington Nationals, they are going to be in big trouble. How about your thoughts, Bob, on the Mets?
Yeah, this is a team I picked to win the World Series. I thought they're going to be loaded, bouncing back from a year after the hangover with the pitching staff, and just the injuries keep on coming. Even if they don't win the division, obviously this doesn't look good with the way the Nationals are playing. I still think the National League is that down this year with the wild card so wide open. I mean, the Giants aren't doing anything. Dodgers mulling along, same with the Cardinals. So I think it's very possible to win a wild card spot by not even having 90 wins.
Bob, if things don't get turned around with this New York Mets, do you think Terry Collins will be in trouble here early on in this season?
I can't see it. I mean, I can see not coming back next year. I can certainly see that. But I can't see all these injuries and everything else blaming this on Terry Collins.
I hope you're right, because I'm a big Collins fan. I just think that guy has been through so much, and then it's like, here we go again.
Oh, yeah, such a great guy, old school guy. We're, kind of a media darling. I mean, he's got so many friends in the game. So, no, you feel bad for him, because you don't know how long he's going to manage this, maybe no matter what they do. So you hate to see him go on this note.
Hey, Bob, I'm conducting sort of an informal poll here, and I've asked Mike Puma and Kevin Kernan, along with some other guys that we've had on the show here since the baseball season started, if you're starting a team and you can't pick Mike Trout, who would be your guy?
My guy would be probably Manny Machado. Second choice might be Chris Bryant. I'm a huge Machado guy, and Bryant's, he's a little bit of an older player, but just a superstar that can do so many things. I think Machado's got a chance to make more money than Harper does.
I was just going to ask that. Will he get more money in the open market than Harper? Yeah.
He may. The one thing Harper's got going is just the whole, sex appeal thing with, kind of perfect marketing star, that sort of thing, where Machado doesn't have that. But, Machado is just such a premier defensive player, and they can do so many things, and, they're not that much different offensively. So I think it's going to be close. And
the Yankees could land him?
Yeah, they're going to land one of them. I mean, it's either going to be Machado or Harper. That's where they're trying to get below that luxury tax so they can reset that thing, then jump in, full board to get, who knows, they get both of them. But I think they're going to definitely get one of them.
Bob, you are on a station in Albany here, 104.5, a team ESPN that carries the Yankees. So, ton of Yankee fans out there. I mean, this philosophy here right now, this game plan, let's call it a game plan for the Yankees, is working beautifully, right? Young guys getting a chance and coming through here, and even some of the older guys on that pitching staff getting it done. We saw a lot different Luis Severino, who will pitch again tonight. But the point I'm trying to make is their game plan with the young guys right now, and then bringing in that big free agent guy, no matter who that might be, and we just mentioned two of them for next season. They are right on track for being absolutely loaded to win this thing, maybe come 2018.
Yeah. If not 2019, because you got to wait one more year because those got Harper, Machado be free agents after the 18 season. But yeah, and it was kind of the same type of road the Cubs were. I mean, the Cubs went to a total rebuild. This was a huge makeover, but not what the Cubs did. That's what the Cubs did, and they went out and started spending money and got a Jason Hayward and John Lester, and the Yankees plan to do the same thing with some big boys.
Bob, always a pleasure for a few minutes. We enjoy your work in the USA Today, and thanks for coming on the program here on Big Board Sports in Albany.
Sure, my pleasure.